Hey everybody, welcome to SWAT episode 2. We got a decent response for our first episode, and I like doing it. Ray's kind of made it my baby.
Just like last time, we're going to bring you a few news articles from the tech world and discuss them.
Facebook, last week, Facebook made some little improvements. A lot of people thought they were needless changes and wondering what the heck went on, when in reality it was only 2 little changes. The first change was the news ticker that appears on your top right side, and it scrolls things like your status updates, photos, so-and-so is engaged, so-and-so is married. And
also, if they have any activity going on right now, it's showing that kind of stuff too. If they like a photo or whatever, like,
it'll pop up and you can hover over that and it'll reference that post and it'll take you to, it'll show you the picture, show you the updates, show you the comments, show you all of that. But the good thing about the ticker feed is you will not see Ray bought an albino black sheep from the market for his farm in Farmville, or so-and-so bought a 50-pound hamburger to eat. They've also added top stories in which Facebook puts what they think is important at the top of your home page. A lot of people freaked out about this because that is the one thing that looks different.
Probably that same friend matrix kind of thing.
Right.
Where it says, okay, he interacts with Chris a lot, so we're gonna put his posts more at the top.
You do have control over that. There's a little fold that they put at the top left of each post that you can click, and that'll stop it from appearing in your top news feed. One thing that hasn't been rolled out, that will be rolled out October 4th, I believe, is your profile will now become a timeline. Timeline is it's your personal history, and it'll contain pretty much everything you've ever posted on Facebook.
What was your first post?
My first post, I joined Facebook back in August of 06, I think. In my 07, yeah. And my first post was running away from ginger kids. I don't know, I guess I watched that South Park episode. You can actually activate the timeline now. I think it's really neat. It's going to give you the option to go through your Facebook history, through the month, through the year, through the day, and scroll through and look at everything that you've posted. At the top of your Facebook timeline, you'll be able to add a large horizontal cover photo. Kind of says, this is who I am, this is what I'm about. You'll see the latest post of your timeline, and then you can scroll down through the different months, through the different actual years. I think it's pretty neat. Facebook's infrastructure has got to be enormous. There's 800 million users, so that means there's 800 million...
Yeah, I mean, the people put videos, they put pictures, they put status updates every 10 seconds about why they're bored and where they're eating, and check-ins.
And for them to be able to publish that to you as a service,
with the speed that it does.
With the speed that, yeah.
It's never really seemed slow to me.
The amount of resources it takes to be continually hit 24/7.
I mean, you get to it through, just like with Netflix, as we were talking about last time, you can get to it through your phone, you get to it through a lot of your devices like your PlayStations, and I think maybe your Xbox if you have a gold account. And,
yeah.
You know, all these different things that interface with it, your tablets, and all of it. It's like, this is connected to Facebook. And then the websites all over the place are, you know, linking up together with Facebook as well, and you can embed Facebook in your website as well. We do that with our band.
Right. So for them to do this is pretty impressive, and that seems to get lost on a lot of people that complain, but I don't want to change this Facebook, blah, 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 blah. And another thing people forget is Facebook is free. Facebook, they don't charge you for using Facebook.
You don't have to use it.
So stop complaining on my wall. Stop complaining. Yeah, I mean, if you really don't like it, go create your own social network site and see how easy it is.
Or use Google Plus.
Google Plus. and another thing, the irony is people complain about Facebook on Facebook. Number 2 topic, number 2.
Alright, the second topic we're going to talk about is this mind reader thing that they constructed recently. Some neuroscientists from the University of California Berkeley, they had this experiment or whatever, and they made this device that worked with an MRI. And volunteers watched movie clips, and one of them was the Pink Panther. Hamburger in my pocket. They watched clips from that, and then they used this MRI machine, you know, with computers and all that, to make a rough reconstruction of what their brain was seeing. They were watching the clip, it would kind of scan their brains and then say, okay, this is what they're seeing. And then it showed a picture. We'll put a link to it in the description. You know, you just had to sit in the MRI machine for several hours.
Radiation. My question, can they reconstruct dreams with this thing?
Maybe. Like, I don't know, because what I was wondering is like with dreams, supposedly they only have in like the REM part, a 45 seconds window. It would just happen so fast it would be hard to read. I don't know, maybe in the future. I hope they release a video of it, because right now they just had just a little picture of it and saying this is what they looked at and this is what they showed. Because I mean, as far as the shirt being different and all that stuff, it makes me wonder, you know how your mind works, if maybe it was saying, kind of crossing between, all right, this is what I'm looking at, but I'm also kind of thinking about this as well. It's like Steve Martin looks like this person that I know, you know, or something like that. I don't know if it's kind of a
or you could be putting yourself into that situation. The article, it said that the scientist said, well, this is be able to read minds is way into the future, but this is definitely a start. Hey, if you're looking for a cheap alternative to the iPad, Amazon has you covered.
Yes, they do.
Why is that, Ray?
The Kindle Fire is coming out. It's a new tablet from Amazon.
Why do they call it the Fire?
Because of kindling and fire.
That's a good
Go
point.
together.
Does it come with cotton?
Maybe.
Cotton? What?
You are an idiot. The Kindle Fire is going to be coming out on November 15th, and it's going to cost about $200. Anyway, it's going to have a 7-inch display. The total thing's about 7.5 inches. 1024 by 600. I'm like, why not make it 720p?
I think it's the same resolution as the BlackBerry Playbook.
Who cares about Blackberries? It has 169 pixels per inch, 16 million colors.
So why is it such a low price, Ray?
It has a lower price because they're hoping that the Amazon services, which are all integrated with it and everything, will kind of absorb the costs, that you'll want to buy more stuff from Amazon. Their example was that you may be in the bathroom and realize you need more toilet paper. I'm going to buy it on Amazon. Let me get that free super ship because I don't need it for 2 weeks.
Hey, Ray, what operating system does this thing run?
Google. Android.
Google.
Gingerbread. Gingerbread, a very highly customized version of Android 2.3. Has a 1 gigahertz maybe dual core processor. They really haven't said.
Rumor.
512 RAM maybe. Micro USB connector, doesn't use the dongle.
Man! Dongle, see?
Stereo speakers, headphone jack, Wi-Fi only at this time. They're not doing 3G, 4G, whatever G. Doesn't have a camera or a microphone. But there's a lot of people that, you know, have family in different countries or whatever and they want to Skype with them.
So that's probably why it's cheaper, because they didn't. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you get an iPad, it's going to cost you $500, but you're going to have a front, rear-facing camera, and you're going to have a microphone. Yeah. Battery lasts about 8 hours, or 7.5 if you're watching videos, streaming videos. It only takes about 4 hours to charge it. It has 8 gigabytes of internal memory. You can't expand it though, there's no expansion slots. 80 apps, 10 movies, 800 songs, 600 books. This one will actually have the apps from the store. Yeah, the Amazon Android App Store. There's no SD expansion slot, but you have free unlimited cloud storage for anything that you buy through Amazon. So it's kind of like your Kindle in that you can buy whatever you want on Amazon and in a Kindle edition or whatever, or MP3s, and you can download it using WhisperSync, but then you can delete it off, but since you still purchased it, then you can re-download it at any time later. Okay. You get a free month of Amazon Prime, which gives you 2 days shipping, unlimited streaming. You get a free month, but then it's $80 a year. There's no TV output, but Amazon Prime devices can pick up streaming. So if you have an Amazon Prime box or some device that actually has the integration with Amazon Prime, then you can start watching it like, oh, I want to watch this on the big TV. You know, send it over to the big TV. It reads Kindle books, of course, because it still is a Kindle. Yep. But it also reads PDFs. Also opens Word documents and different stuff like that.
This is my favorite part, Ray. Tell them now.
Amazon Silk browser. Traditionally, your browsers are set up, make a request to a page, and it says, okay, these links and documents or whatever, and it pulls all that stuff down. But with the Silk browser, then not only is it not the experimental browser that came with the original Kindle, it's a cloud accelerated browser, which means that their servers are actually going to process everything and pull it all together and then send it to you as one chunk, rather than trying to pull all the different pieces together and whatnot. It also supports Flash.
Take note, Apple.
Yes.
SWAT episode 2. Get into discussion, comment, rate, subscribe. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Anyway, the Kindle Fire...
Stop it, you idiot.
Look at it. No, they just messed it up. Look at those videos.